So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the
Fans, your chance dancers. Fans, your chance dancers.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the floor for Dallas, Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Doncic. And it's Brunson in at the 2. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Powell pulls it in. Mitchell's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Doncic passes to Bullock. Here's Kleber. Over Mitchell. Kleber kicks to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Doncic, no good. Utah leading. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Steps back. Conley dishes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Doncic looking it over. Takes the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
It's rebounded by Brunson. Mavericks trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The 3 for Doncic. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 8 points. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Conley against Doncic. Kicks it to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And now Utah, fast break. Conley leading the charge. And it's blocked. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that 3-point line.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Here's Gobert for 3. Utah the rebound. Now here is O'Neal. He's guarded by Bullock. Stolen by Bullock. Now the Mavericks moving it up.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Bogdanovic. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Powell. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Here's Mitchell. In the corner, O'Neal with it. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Third team foul.
With the step back. Doncic finds Kleber. And here's Brunson. And it's Dallas with another.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Conley into the lane, and he comes up with the deuce.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
There's the pass to Powell. There's the dish to Bullock. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another three for Dallas.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And we finished one half of basketball. Mavericks ahead. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even. So far, you know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
We've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Eric Paschall out there with Whiteside. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the four-man position. That's the five on the floor for the Jazz.
And Dinwiddie's very cerebral.
And you know what, Greg? I love what he said. I mean, he said, I think there's a difference between internal confidence and situational confidence. That's a beautiful, profound statement. He believes in himself regardless of his environment and attributes that belief to his upbringing and his family support.
Just 5 on the clock. Three from Gay. And that one is off. And it's Dallas the other way. Bertans in the post. Hernan Gomez on him. Good on the shot.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
That one goes in. Paschall's got his first points of the game.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
He gets that one.
Spencer
Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 10 now for Dallas.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Paschall. The three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Takes a step back. Bertans kicks to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie outside. Shoots over Clarkson. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Jazz trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
Dinwiddie passes to Bertans. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Team foul. Shooting for Dallas. Bertans.
And so Bertans nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Hernangomez with a screen on Dinwiddie. Clarkson kicks to Hernangomez. Stolen. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Dinwiddie with the ball. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The drive by Clarkson. Pass to Pascal for the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Such a wide open look. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Clarkson kicks to Hernangomez. Another miss by Utah. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Here's Bertans. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Clarkson up top, Dinwiddie covering. To halt the run, Hernangomez. And the shot is good.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Dallas leading by 14. Dinwiddie with it. Pass to Bertans. .102 left in the third quarter of the game. 5 to shoot. Ntilikina passes to Finney-Smith. The shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. With the step back. Here's Pascal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Utah shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First one falls for him.
At the line for Utah, Eric.
And Pascal drops them both. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Clarkson against Dinwiddie. Passes it to Ntilikina. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And Ntilikina has a ton of potential, guys. As first point guard with tremendous vision.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Gay. Moves back up. Back to Clarkson. Shoots the 3. Gay kicks to Hernangomez. Here's Pascal. Another miss by Utah. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off-guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. They've got Marjanovic, Ntilikina out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1.
Maverick substitution.
Brunson against Mitchell. Out to Doncic. Bullock dishes to Doncic. Puts up a 3. Bogdanovic grabs the miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Mitchell against Brunson. And it's Mitchell missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Conley against Doncic. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
They get it again, and there's the pass to O'Neal. Back to Gobert. There's the lob to the hoop, and the dunk by O'Neal.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Jazz trail by 14. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Kleber. And it's Doncic, top of the key. And they double up Doncic. 6 to shoot.
And you know what? The double team there, that quick hitter threw him for a loop there and forced the turnover.
Conley's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
3-pointer. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Jazz trail by 14. Mitchell right side. Outside Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Now Doncic to the wing on the left. Tries the spin move. Pass to Powell. The tray. Dallas no good that time either. For the Jazz, this one's not looking good.
2 minutes remaining.
A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Doncic passes to Powell. Spins. Brunson kicks to Bullock. The 3 for Doncic. Rebound, Utah.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Boy, shots like this prove Doncic has the ability to be a major threat from there, expanding his game.
Here's Mitchell going inside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
For team foul.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Utah ball.
56 seconds left in the fourth. Mitchell against Brunson. Back to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. No good on the triple. Doncic with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Passes it to Kleber. Now here's Bullock. Not a lot of room. Runs in the pass to Kleber. Shot clock at 5. He lobs it up. Dallas again turning it over.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And it's the Jazz's ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And what a smart player Conley is. Able to analyze defenses in pick and rolls and make the right read.
That's his third personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Shooting for Dallas.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. Now, here's Mitchell. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
The rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate at the painted area.
So here are the Jazz starting 5. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Inside, Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
With the step back, here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. And Ayton pulls it down. It's Booker on the wing. Now here's Bridges. Puts it up from 17. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And here are the Suns. Booker finds Bridges. Outside for Booker. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
4-3, gets the 3 to fall. Booker's got 7 points. Utah has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Mitchell against Booker. Utah, the rebound. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Here's Crowder. Good chance here for Booker. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
On the wing, Mitchell. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The 3 from Mitchell.
A smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to get in position.
Basket's good. 11 points in the game.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Outside Conley. Can they get it? And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
Paul passes to Crowder. And here's Booker.
Jazz foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Ayton passes to Paul. The 3 is up. Now Ayton. The Suns need to get off the shot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We'll see it right there.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 1:57 left now in the first quarter. Conley against Paul. Outside Bogdanovich. The 3 ball. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Paul passes to Crowder. Over Bogdanovich. That one rolls around and rims out. Utah trailing here. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Suns fast break. A minute 4 left in the first quarter.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Outside Booker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich.
That's his first
foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Ayton. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And stolen by Gobert. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
The Suns leading. And here's Paul. Up top, Booker. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. That shot is off. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
Devin Booker.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris.
With anything, whether it's...
And CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. O'Neal on the wing. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Three-point field
And
goal.
now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Now here's Paul. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. He takes it in, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, Chris Paul has the innate ability, understanding how and when to draw the defensive foul. He is the master of it.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. From outside the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Mitchell's got 6 here in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Offensive board. Outside for Booker. Tries the spin move. Over Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Utah's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Fires the 3. Back to Conley. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns trailing. They double team Paul. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Bridges finds Paul. Over to the left wing. Pass to Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Back to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. The three. The Suns clear it. Left side, Booker. Over Mitchell. That one a little long. The Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Mitchell. To the wing, right side. Here's O'Neal. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Conley. Into the lane. Pass to Gobert. Puts up a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Booker. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game, great performance by Devin Booker.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Rudy Gay out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Eric Paschall. Then there's Juan Hernan-Gomez. And it's Whiteside in at the 5 spot. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Well, coaching styles vary around the league doors. But what do you think the priority should be for a coach to be successful in the NBA?
Priorities are innumerable, to be honest with you, BA. These guys have an incredibly difficult job. You are stopping the best players in the world who have become so skilled. And so, number one, can you motivate players? Number two, what is your philosophy on both ends of the floor? Can you stop the opponent's best guys? Can you put your best guys in their most advantageous positions? Listen, coaching in the modern NBA is brutal. It is hard, and it takes an all-consuming effort to be great.
There's the double team with Paschall. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Fires for 3. Knocks down the triple. Gay's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Clarkson against Payne. Here's Johnson. The shot off that time. Gay with the defensive effort. Utah leading. Clarkson for 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Shaman. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Here's Shaman. Shot clock at 5. Back to Payne. And the Suns miss again. Clarkson with the ball, and it's Payne picking him up. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
The Suns have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. From deep, Johnson, rebounded by the Jazz. And the call will go against JaVale McGee.
JaVale McGee.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Utah's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Throws it up high.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
Here's Shamet, defended by Gay. Back to Payne. To the paint. Here's Johnson to stop the run. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And Johnson drops them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Clarkson outside, pass to Gay.
2 minutes.
Back to Clarkson. The 3. Called in by McGee. Well, the Suns shooting just around 36%. Not the best execution. Here's Craig. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Craig.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Clarkson. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And the shot goes. And the Jazz lead by 7.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Down low. Outside Payne. Here's Shamet. Back to Johnson. Now here's Craig. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
At the line for your Suns.
And so Craig nails both of them.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
1:07 left in the third. Hernan Gomez with it. Johnson on him. Hernan Gomez with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Stolen by Payne. Deflects the pass. To the middle. Pascal against McGee. Pass to Whiteside. Gay right side. And here's Hernan Gomez. Back to Gay. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Pascal can't hit. The Suns trailing. Here's Shamet. In transition, here come the Jazz.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Payne, the pass to Johnson. Missed inside. And so it's Utah closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. Back after.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Suns timeout.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Paul finds Ayton. The kick out to Paul for three. Sinks the tray.
Well, you can't hesitate if you want to succeed in catch-and-shoot situations. Chris Paul, such a quick thinker.
Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovich with it. Covered by Crowder. To the inside. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists tonight. Paul against Conley. Here's Booker. Right side, Paul. Here's Ayton. The rebound by the Jazz.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Outside Bogdanovich. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Booker fires from way outside. Here's Ayton. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Conley with the ball. Outside Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Shoots over Ayton. Outside for Mitchell. 3 on the clock. There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's an 11-point Jazz lead.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high-percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Booker finds Paul. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Paul for 3. And the Suns miss again. Utah has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Takes a step back. Left side Mitchell. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Paul for 3. Bridges passes to Paul. And the three-pointer goes. Paul's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Picked by Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Conley against Paul. The kick out to Conley. Inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Bridges. Outside Booker to the paint. Minute 32 left in the 4th quarter. Crowder, the pass to Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Outside Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires in the triple. And the Jazz lead by 13.
Boy, Bogdanovich with the distance delivery. How about that effortless shooting motion?
Paul, and he banks in the layup.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Utah has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Jazz.
They never gave up when they were down earlier. Forced their way back into this game. And look at them now.
And this one was all about desire. The perseverance of never doubting your teammates or the game plan. I mean, I love what they did here tonight.
Pass to Gobert to the middle. Lets it go from deep. Bogdanovich, no good. So it's Phoenix now. 11-point game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Bridges. Now here's Conley. There's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Suns ball.
And so it's Utah with the W.
That's the end of the game.
It ends up being a fairly easy.
And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Now the pass to Brunson. Paul against Doncic. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now the Mavericks with it.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
And Brent, with Mikal Bridges' defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Bridges passes to Booker. No good that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And stolen by Booker. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Doncic passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
Paul goes in. Booker in the corner. Hits it from three-point range. Booker's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
I'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jason Kidd.
Thanks, Kevin. I expect this to be an inside-out kind of game. This team has a lot of shooters who can really get going once they hit a few. We'll see if they can get on a roll from out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes.
Well, he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Brunson the pass to Powell. Bullock dishes to Doncic. Back to Bullock. 5 to shoot. Doncic kicks to Powell. The baseline J off the mark. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Booker dishes to Crowder. Stolen away. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Pass to Powell. Dallas moving the ball around. And the dunk by Powell.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Doncic passes to Bullock. Back to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
The drive by Paul. The kick out to Crowder. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Suns trail by 5. Booker outside. Inside. Here's Ayton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
He hits the second from the line.
DeAndre Ayton back in 2018 heard his name called first in the NBA draft, and he averaged a double-double in his first year in the NBA. Exciting to see what is next for this big man.
Tries the spin move. Bullock kicks to Powell. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
The drive by Booker. Bridges dishes to Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. Mavericks leading by 4. Lobbed up there for Powell. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. A second chance effort. Booker right side. Down low. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 4. And
ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Doncic kicks to Brunson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Ayton inside. Powell's there. And it's Paul penetrating. Crowder finds Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to. It's still dangerous.
Doncic looking it over. Passes it to Bullock. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Bullock's got his second basket of the night.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding. Oh, that time Booker doing it with the ball on a string, taking care of business with the handle.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Doncic passes to Kleber. Now Bullock, defended by Bridges. To the middle, Crowder with the steal. Down low, got a piece of it. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Ayton a screen on Powell. Baseline jumper. A putback. And 3 chances on that possession. But they just couldn't find a way to score. Brunson the pass to Powell. Takes it off the glass. Powell's got 7 points. Now we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the head shots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that.
And the wide open shot from Paul. Phoenix no good that time either. The Mavericks trailing. To the paint. Here's Kleber. And Kleber slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is. And he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Ayton. It's blocked. Over to the left wing. For 3, Bullock. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Kleber, the pass to Bullock. He kicks it to Doncic. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Steps back. Runs in the pass to Kleber. On the wing, Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Bridges with the steal.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low. You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Dallas moving the ball around, and Doncic throws it down.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Bridges got 5 now.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Johnson with it. He's looking for Kleber and finds him. And here's Doncic from the arc. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for
23.
Thank you, David. And whoop.
26.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Marjanovic. Davis Bertans out there with Ntilikina. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Ntilikina looking it over. Now Dinwiddie down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now. In the corner. Shamet with it. Payne finds Shamet. And here is Craig. Dinwiddie with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Bertans with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. Pulls up on the wing. Finney Smith can't get it to go.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
McGee, the pass to Payne. Pulls up. Spins. Johnson kicks to Craig. Johnson inside. Guarded by Marjanovic. And it's McGee slamming it down.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Marjanovic, and Marjanovic with the slam.
Ntilikina showing his role right there as a distribution player.
Payne looking around. Now here's Johnson. Tight defense on him. Payne gets a wide open look. Shamet on the wing. Johnson sets the screen for Payne. The Suns need to get a shot off. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. With the putback.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Mavericks trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Dinwiddie passes to Marjanovic. The dish to Dinwiddie. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Finney Smith. No good with the triple.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And it's Shamet missing. The Mavericks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Finney-Smith kicks to Bertans. Dinwiddie outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Bertans.
2 minutes.
Rebounded by McGee.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out. Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Johnson. Payne passes to Craig.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
Mavericks trail by 10. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Dinwiddie kicks to Ntilikina. Dinwiddie with it, working on Payne. Finney-Smith passes to Bertans. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ntilikina. Second shot opportunity. That one's not going to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Payne kicks to Shamet. Pass to Craig inside, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
41 seconds left in the third quarter. The pass to Marjanovic. Here's Ntilikina. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Dinwiddie. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Shamet. Suns moving the ball around. And Phoenix with another turnover here.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And so Powell will bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 10. Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. No good with the layup. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Doncic has got it back down to single digits for the man. And so it's Phoenix in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Here's Bullock. And stolen by Ayton. Good chance here for Booker. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Booker's got the lead up to 10 now for Phoenix. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity, and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Booker. Down And it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Kicks to Powell. In the corner, it's Kleber. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Phoenix leading by 6. Now here's Booker over Brunson. Devin Booker again. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now how smooth is Devin Booker's J right there, and inside the arc he nails it.
Doncic passes to Powell. Back to Doncic. Pass to Brunson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pulls it from 20, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Kleber kicks to Powell. Back to Kleber. And here's Bullock from the arc. Traps in the tray.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Paul outside. Outside Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
On the wing, Booker.
2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. Right block shot. Paul finds Crowder. Booker outside. And it's blocked. Here's Doncic. From deep 3-point range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Suns lead by 7.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Now here's Bullock, defended by Paul. Pass to Doncic. This one for 3. Drains the 3-pointer.
Absolutely essential that they come right back and answer with that 3 of their own. And this gets the crowd energized.
To the inside. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
A difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
There's 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The pass to Kleber. 5 on the clock. Tries the spin move. Here's Brunson. Count it. And now they trail by just 4.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And here's Booker. Bridges outside. The drive by Booker. Back to Bridges. Paul for 3. And Ayton throws it down.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good with the wing jumper. So the Suns win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was.
said.
Oh, he sure is. Good stuff there, Allie. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5, down low.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much, a lot of times the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Back to Conley. Mitchell against Brunson. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. They get the rebound. Shot clock at 4, and he lays it up and in.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Doncic passes to Powell. Outside Brunson. It's Bullock on the wing. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. O'Neal pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long time.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside Conley, pass to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Doncic grabs the miss. Oh, deflected. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Kleba. Here's Bullock. Blocked. The 3 from Mitchell. The Mavericks pull it in. Powell outside. This shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Here's Mitchell. Second chance shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
You know, Donovan Mitchell really went off back in the 2020 playoff bubble. Watching those games, it was obvious that he's got a ton of potential left to grow into.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Doncic against Conley. Back to Brunson. And Conley grabs the miss.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Bogdanovic down low, working on Powell. And it's good for 2. Bogdanovic has got 5 points.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovic, able to work from anywhere and to get a good shot.
Pass to Kleba.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Powell for 3. Doncic with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Utah leading. Drives to the hoop. Here's O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovic.
Mavericks foul. Reggie Bullock. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 37 left in the first. Outside for Mitchell. Clock at 6.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far. He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Pass to Brunson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
The first one falls.
At the line for Dallas, Jalen Brunson.
Both free throws good from Brunson. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Powell covers.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early. And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Conley against Doncic. Pass to Powell. Here's Bullock. Now Brunson. Checked by Mitchell. Kleba passes to Doncic. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
And Doncic launches from deep. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. All right.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
They've got Luka Doncic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleba. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Powell in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Bullock. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Kleba passes to Powell, and stolen by Gobert.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Here's Mitchell. No good that time. Some solid defense from Brunson. Here's Kleba. Doncic against Conley. Three-pointer, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. Outside for Mitchell. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Pass to Brunson. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Back to Doncic from downtown. Pure from 3-point range. Doncic has got 6. Greg, your dad played pro football. Do you think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport. Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. No problems knocking that one down. And the Jazz lead by 5.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Here's Kleba. Back to Doncic. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mitchell. And it's in. Only 2 for 9, though.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic passes to Kleba. And here's Brunson. 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Bullock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his third personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Jazz, Royce O'Neal.
He's perfect from the line this time.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic passes to Powell. Kleber with it. Second chance effort. Pass to Bullock. Outside Brunson. And Mitchell over to help. Now Powell. Back to Doncic. Dallas again missing.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
On the wing, Mitchell. Powell covers. Powell with a steal. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
13 fouls.
First free throw is good. A line change here for Utah.
At the line for 2.
And he can't hit the second.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter. They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding. They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Brunson passes to Kleber. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Doncic outside. Drills it from deep. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed 1 from behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gay to pass to Clarkson. Driving to the basket. Back to Gay. Lays it up and banks it in.
Assisted.
And the Jazz lead by 7.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Doncic outside. He gets it up. And that's not gonna go. And so it's Utah closing out the quarter with for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So the Utah 5 right now. They've got Hassan Whiteside. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Eric Paschall. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the power forward. Stolen by Whiteside. Gay right side. Shoots a fadeaway. Converts on the jumper, an easy 2. Gay's got his second basket of the night.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. No good from outside. Utah has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Bertans against Paschall. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Back to Paschall. And a slam dunk by Paschall.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Dinwiddie. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Ntilikina, defended by Gay. 6 to shoot. Now Finney-Smith. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third.
I don't get it. He was so efficient in the first half, 0 turnovers, but since the break, he's been a disaster.
Here's Ntilikina. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Dinwiddie. Just 4 to shoot. Over Clarkson. No good. A bit long that time. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Hernan Gomez. 3-pointer. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over-the-back call.
This is why we talk about carving out position rather than trying to sneak in. You've got to be willing to put in the work.
Dinwiddie against Clarkson. And he's going for the oop here. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Marjanovic. An easy 2 on the layup. Marjanovic got his first points in this one. Utah leading. Now here's Clarkson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Clarkson against Dinwiddie. To the inside. Here's Finney-Smith.
2 minutes.
Pass to Marjanovic. That one no good. And Utah will come the other way.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Gets stolen by Bertans. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning. And now the shot is coming along too.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Gay. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Gay's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great anticipation by Rudy Gay. That's a veteran move by a guy who knows how to create scoring opportunities.
Dinwiddie outside. Screen by Marjanovic. It's stolen by Clarkson. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pascal can't hit. Dallas is going 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Ntilikina misses. Clarkson outside. Pass to Gay. Now Hernan Gomez. Over Bertans. Hernan Gomez gets the bucket. And now a 12-point Jazz lead. And so it's the Utah Jazz now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Davis Bertans is out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Ntilikina in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Beyond the arc. Stolen by Whiteside. Right wing. From deep, Gay. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Finney-Smith. Another shot. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Pass to Ntilikina. Back to Dinwiddie. Launches a 3. The shot comes out, and Utah will come the other way.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Utah shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Conley goes in. O'Neal on the wing. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Brunson from the arc. Connects from downtown.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Conley against Doncic. The 3 from Mitchell. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
First team foul.
The Mavericks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Two minutes gone by here in the 4th. Back to Conley. Left side Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Gobert. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And the Jazz lead by 13.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Doncic against Conley. Pass to Powell. Outside Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. And stolen by Gobert. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Conley on the attack. Here's O'Neal. Buries it from 3.
O'Neal.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Utah.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure hustle.
2 minutes.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. He's checked by Kleba. Clock at 6. Here's Conley. Can't hit that one. And it's Dallas the other way. There's 1:34 left in the game. And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Jazz.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the 2 benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Donovan Mitchell.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Pass to O'Neal. Brunson against Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. And another miss by Utah.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Doncic with the bucket.
They're on a little run right now, and I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Takes the 3. Here's Powell. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. It's intercepted. It's tipped. So we see the Jazz taking the W here.
Those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to shorter rotation and two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is players get up for the big games, B.A.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. 5 to shoot. Crowder against Bogdanovic. And it's Crowder missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
That's tipped. Mitchell with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. This one for 3. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges outside. About a minute played here so far in the first. Back to Paul. Ayton inside. He's against Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Paul off the drive.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Inside. The kick out to Conley. Back to Gobert. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Phoenix ball.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Outside Paul. Going inside. Outside for Booker. Spins. Over Mitchell. Booker can't get it to go. To the middle. Tipped. Crowder with a steal. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. From deep, Conley. Counted from distance.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Conley finds Mitchell. Crafty move, and Booker pulls it down.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid straight up and in.
Here's O'Neal. And he slams it in one-handed.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Back to Crowder. Three-pointer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Ayton. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Utah ball.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 so far. Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovic.
In the first. 2 minutes.
Lets the 3 fly. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Hayden with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. He can't get that one to fall. The Jazz go the other way with it.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Bogdanovic with a screen on Paul. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And here's Crowder from the arc. That one is off. Utah's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Mitchell drives in. Tipped. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Ayton passes to Booker. No luck on that one.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Outside Conley. And he lobs it up top. And Mitchell with the slam.
A guard with major hops. Now, you know Mitchell loves getting chances to finish off those alley-oops.
Bridges passes to Paul. Back to Bridges. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Crowder outside. And so it's Utah leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off.
All right, lookers coming onto the court. Come on, get down to your pin.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Utah?
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, a small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Crowder with a steal. And there's the lob. Oh, got a piece of it. Down low. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
The Suns trailing. Paul with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
Yeah, Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man. An incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Now here's Paul. And he lobs it up top. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Conley passes to Mitchell. To the inside. Crowder with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Tries the spin move with the drive. Here's Booker. He squares up and sinks it. Booker's got 5 points. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
6 to shoot. Bogdanovich down low, covered by Crowder. To the paint. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Utah leading. O'Neal on the wing. From deep. Gets the 3 to fall. O'Neal's got his second bucket on the night.
And you think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
It's Booker on the wing for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Mitchell finds Conley, spins. Inside, it's tipped. Here's Bogdanovic. Booker against Mitchell. And he lobs it up to the rim. All alone on the break. The putback.
The fast break opportunity isn't wasted on Mitchell. His quickness, a big part of his success.
Paul passes to Booker. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the middle. In transition, here come the Jazz.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic. Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Bogdanovic against Crowder. Pass to Gobert. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Steps back. Mitchell with the ball. Back to Conley. To the inside. Ayton passes to Bridges. Crowder with it. Back to Ayton. Outside Booker. There's the drive. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Devin Booker knows he's going to get the defense's attention right there, so he relies on being a little bit nimble to get the shot off.
Both free throws good from Booker.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Jazz out in front. They're up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. On the court right now for the Suns, Torrey Craig out there with Cameron Johnson. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Payne in at the point. Throws it up high. And a slam dunk by Pascal. Well, we've had our fair share of father-son duos in the league. But Brent, you and your dad, one of only 4 duos to win a championship ring each.
Well, I know I was fortunate to win 2 and not just 1. But my dad was really responsible for the one at Golden State in 1975, being the MVP of that final series.
Utah's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Clarkson. Driving in. The kick out to Gay. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 off target. And the Suns shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Pass to McGee. Out to Craig. Fires the 3. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
To the paint. Stolen by Whiteside. It's stolen by Johnson. Down low. Here's McGee. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside. First one falls for him.
At the line for...
And both free throws good for McGee. Utah shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. And he's going for the oop here. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Payne, the pass to Johnson. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Gay.
And just turns it over in one of the most irritating ways possible. I mean, what was that?
There's good turnovers. That wasn't one of them. At least this one doesn't lead to an automatic fast break, the live ball turnover. So that's the best you can say about that play. Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And so it's Utah with it. They've led by as many as 11. Clarkson against Payne. Here's Whiteside. Here's Gay. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Back to Gay. Second chance effort. Pass to Whiteside. Clock at 4. From deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Outside Johnson. Nails it from beyond the arc. Johnson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
Gay up top. On the take. And the basket is good. Gay's got his first bucket in this one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
2 minutes remaining.
Clarkson against Payne.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. To the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson passes to Payne. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Pascal. No good there. Oh, great D that time from Craig. Here's Shamet. That 3's off the mark. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Payne against Clarkson. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
.110 left to play in the third.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Shakes him. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. And here's Hernan Gomez. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz again can't hit. And he lobs it up. Here's Shamet. Drives to the hoop. And they pick up 2. Here's Clarkson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Gay to pass to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
And a nice show of strength from Whiteside there. Slapped on the shot, but still makes the basket.
Free throw good. Whiteside. The Suns trailing. Now Payne. To the paint. Here's McGee. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McGee's gotten 4 this quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Clarkson passes to Pascal. From the arc. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over the back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
He got it up. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've...
Your Jazz Dancers.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Paul against Conley. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Outside Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Paul finds Crowder. And a miss there on the triple.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovic. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Paul with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. And here's Crowder from the arc. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one. Outside Conley. Left side Mitchell. Stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell drains the triple.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Up top Booker. Checked by Mitchell. Booker, good.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Conley against Paul. Gobert passes to Conley. Right side Mitchell. The 3 ball. And they get it back. O'Neal on the wing. Beyond the arc. Pass to Bogdanovic. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long. As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Conley against Paul. The 3 from Mitchell. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective. Taking it right to the defense.
Conley on the attack. The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Puts one up from 19. Booker can't get it to go. Utah has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Outside Mitchell. To take the lead. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Paul. Booker with it. He's picked up by Conley. From downtown. And it's Booker again missing. And they're set to take control of this game.
It's crucial that they convert here.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert.
Walking foul called on Jake Crowder. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix on D. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
Crowder has done such a great job of carving out a career as being a tough, dependable defender.
Outside for Mitchell. Back to Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, gets the free to fall.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Conley. Back to Booker. Fires the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Conley against Paul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the block.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
Lookers coming out of the court. Come on, get rocked and don't pay attention.
7 seconds left in the final quarter. Money! And that one brings them within one.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker, but man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. That Welcome to the NBA. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
So here's Dallas's starting group. They've got Reggie Bullock. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Powell in at the center, filling out the middle. Bridges right side, and he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Brunson. Finished off the break.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Paul. Here's Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Ayton against Powell. Outside Brunson. Doncic outside from deep three-point range. That shot missing, and Phoenix will come the other way. Outside Booker. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Powell with a steal. Out to the wing. And here's Brunson from the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Paul passes to Ayton. Outside for Booker. Goes up on the baseline. Misses off the right iron. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 to start. Pass to Brunson. Doncic against Bridges. Now here's Doncic. The D's right on him. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. For 3, Booker drills it from deep. Booker's got 5.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Powell. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Doncic. Wing shot on the way. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder.
First team foul.
That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Doncic. From beyond the arc and then some.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guard ability goes off the charts.
And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Here's Bullock. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Out to Powell. The 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Left side Paul. He takes it in. Pass to Booker. Ayton inside. He's checked by Kleber. Bridges passes to Paul. 6 to shoot. Bridges outside. The Suns need to get off a shot. For 3, Booker. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Pass to Paul. Up and over Doncic. They grab their own miss. Ayton for three. Bridges. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. From deep. Doncic, no good. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Mavericks.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sun Panthers.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly did.
Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful.
That's his first personal foul.
Luka flying to the rim and putting it on top of the defender's head.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Dallas?
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Bridges outside, inside. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And they're on the break. Here's Brunson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
It's Bridges on the wing, down low. Powell with a steal. 3 on 3. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Deflects the pass. Paul with a steal.
Can you believe that's their first turnover? Good ball security has really helped them build this lead.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Tries to spin move. Into the lane. Goes back up. Now Kleber. Doncic finds Kleber. Doncic with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bullock. Over Bridges. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Paul. Trailing by 5. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. 4-3. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Doncic. The 3 is up. Dallas again missing.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Powell with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Here's Bullock. To the inside. And finished off by Kleber.
And this kind of 6 slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guy.
And stolen by Brunson. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Kleber. Doncic with it. Let's go with a three. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club. Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Paul against Doncic. Pass to Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Kleber passes to Doncic. Booker against Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Right side Booker. Ayton, a screen on Brunson from the high post. Second shot opportunity. Here's a three from Paul. Crowder with it. Now Doncic defending. Pass to Booker. Puts up a three. Sinks it from distance. Booker's got 8.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
From deep, here's Doncic. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
On the court right now for Dallas, we've got Boban Marjanovic. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bertans. The Suns trailing. Outside Payne. It's Shamet on the wing. From the high post. That one doesn't drop. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Ntilikina. Here's Finney-Smith. The three-pointer off the mark. To the paint. Johnson with a bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Ntilikina. And here's Bertans. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Yeah, I like the feel Ntilikina showed there. I mean, nice sense of where he was and what was available.
Outside Payne. To the left side wing. Spins. Johnson. Can't convert off the spin. Well, the Mavericks shooting about 41%. Pass to Marjanovic. Shot from the low post is good. Marjanovic gotten his first bucket of the night.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Now here's Craig. Outside Johnson. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul.
Cameron Payne.
That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Ntilikina. Here's Bertans. Here's Dinwiddie. Defended by Payne. Nice move. Oh, McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
The kick out to Johnson. And he drives in. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
To the middle.
Dallas foul. Frank Ntilikina. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining.
McGee finds Payne.
2 minutes.
And it's all tied up.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Ntilikina. Back to Dinwiddie. To the inside. Here's Marjanovic. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Marjanovic got his second bucket on the night. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Shamet. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. For the lead. Mavericks with the rebound. Outside Finney-Smith. Bertans. The layup misses.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Back to Shamet. Outside Payne. The kick out to Johnson. It's Shamet on the wing. It's stolen away. Dinwiddie left side. Pass to Bertans. Back to Dinwiddie. Down low. Here's Marjanovic. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Marjanovic got 6 here in the quarter. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Tries the spin move. Now Craig. Launches a 3. Shamet, no good. Inside. Pass to Dinwiddie. To the wing on the left. Pure from three-point range. And now it's a 7-point Dallas lead. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out the quarter with a 7-point.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Dancers.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Maverick substitution.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
You know, for a player that's a bit undersized, he's still compactly built. Chris Paul driving the lane, knows how to angle his body, change his release point. Whatever he has to do, he'll do it in order to get his shot off.
Back to Doncic from deep three-point range. Crowder grabs the miss.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
For 3, Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 7 assists in the game.
It's tough to contain Booker on the catch and shoot because of his smooth, quick release. Impressive.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Doncic with the bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
The drive by Paul. Second chance shot. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Three-pointer. They get it again. Crowder outside. This one for 3. Suns keep it alive. Booker fires from way outside. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Doncic passes to Kleber. Here's Bullock. Now Doncic, covered by Crowder. Free throw line jumper, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought. I mean, he is lights out from that distance.
Booker, and Booker with the jam.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Kleber outside. Down low. Powell passes to Kleber. From deep, here's Doncic. Drops in the three. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Drops in the layup for 2. Ayton's got his first 2 points.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Brunson. Clock at 6. And they'll get another chance. Doncic on the wing. Stolen by Bridges. And here's the fast break. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Pass to Doncic. A minute and a half left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. And that one's long. The Suns have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this 4th. And here's Bridges. Back to Booker. Fires from the wing. And another basket for Phoenix.
He wants the ball. Has a flair for the dramatic. Unfazed in big situations.
Doncic outside. Dallas no good that time either. A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Paul passes to Booker. Money from deep.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Back to Doncic. Pass to Kleber. Now here's Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. They need this. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And here's Booker. Up top, Ayton. Outside, Paul. Going inside. And it's in.
And his handle's simply phenomenal. Rush hour handles of the highest level. Cutting and carving his way to wherever he wants to go. Chris Paul is a maestro with the ball.
So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. Boy, a hard-fought